Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and for today's shave, I'm gonna start off with a little bowl lathering, recording this bowl lathering session so that you guys can see how I prepare my lather before the shave. And this is for one of the viewers, Andrew. He did ask me who had some trouble bowl lathering with some of his synthetic brushes, which I find a little confusing because synthetic brushes are, at least for me, one of the easiest to work with compared to natural hair brushes. But I'm going to demonstrate this so that you guys have a better understanding of how I bowl lather up before the shave. As for the soap, I don't know if this is going to work well, but I got this much left for Stirling, so almost there. But even with this small amount, I believe I'll get a decent result. So also, I'm going to be going with my Yaqi Timberwolf brush, 26mm. This was one of the brushes that Andrew mentioned that he had, so I'm going to be demonstrating with this dry bristles right now. So I'm just going to wet it underwater. One thing good about synthetic brushes is that you don't have to pre-soak them, but all you have to do is just wet it underwater. I like to make sure the bristles are fully hydrated with the water before I start. And sometimes the issue can be that you're loading with too dry of a brush. For me, I like to keep it a little on the wetter side, so this is what I'm going to do. I don't know, maybe I've soaked it for 30 seconds or so. It's fully dripping right now. I'm going to shake it off twice. 1, 2. Alright, that's still have some water left. And I'm going to load this probably for like 30 seconds, a little more. But let's get at it. Here we go. And while I'm loading this, you'll be able to see some kind of indication of whether the lathering process is going well or not. You can see some kind of watery lather so far, and that's what I like to see. If I see dry lather and kind of like just bristles scratching the surface, I don't like that. I like to see there's plenty of water in the soap itself. This won't be if you scoop the soap, this won't be an issue, but when you're tub lathering, I like to see some water kind of mixing in well with the soap. So I don't know how long I loaded, probably over 30 seconds now, but this is what I got so far. This seems not a full load, but I'm actually, I think I'm going to kill this tub today. So I'm just going to kill the tub, load everything in there, and I should have good amount to work with, judging from this lather that I'm producing. I might have one more session left. I don't know. That looks pretty empty to me, but this is what I got. Probably like a 45-second load or minute. I don't know, but I just loaded this. My Captain's Choice bowl. I'm gonna get all the excess lather out of the tub. This is one of the only things that I don't like about Stirling soaps is that you get lather kind of stuck in these ridges. So I can't, it's really hard to clean off the ridges here unless I use water, but I don't want to introduce too much water to the soap. Anyways, just me rambling. But I'm just going to scoop out whatever that's left. And I don't see any soap. So this might have been the last use with this tub. So hooray, kill tub today. Alright, and then with this, I'm going to add a little bit of water. So I do like a bit of a hydrated lather, so I'm going to just add some water with my fingertips right here. Once, and I'm going to start lathering up. I can see there's a lot of water in there because you can see some bubbles, but as I continue to agitate the lather in the bowl, the bubbles will slowly disappear and kind of produce a nice yogurty creamy lather. If you haven't loaded enough, you might not see the yogurty sheen to the lather. So maybe next time you can load a bit heavier, or you can add a little bit of cream to the lather, that kind of making a super lather, kind of an old concept, but yeah, that's one way to do it. I always have my Gillette Pure right underneath the cabinet so that I can add it if I need more lather to work with. But yeah, after a minute or so of lathering is what I get. I can kind of see the yogurty sheen to the lather, and as I agitate, it'll produce a bit more volume to it, kind of build up to this nice creamy lather. So far, that's what I got. Not bad. From here, just judging by how the lather moves, I could see that it's going to need a little bit more water. And I could just take this to the face and add more water on the face, or I could add more water here, which is what I'm going to do. A little more water, a couple more drops with my fingertips. One more time. 2. So 2 drops or finger drops of water, pinches of water. I'm going to continue to agitate the lather in the bowl. What I like to see is a flexible, kind of a flexible lather as I'm lathering it. Kind of, you can see the peaks kind of following the brush. It's not so stiff, but and also the sheen of the lather is improving as I continue to add water and agitate it. So this is about where I like it in the bowl. Sometimes you might not get a lot of volume in the bowl, but when you face lather it on the face, you can see some of the volume building up. But this is about where I like it. So this might be a little bit of a long video because it's a both lathering session and a shave, but this is what I get. The result, pretty nice. A little bit of air bubbles, but nice yogurty sheen to it, and not bad. So I'm gonna take this to the face and let's go for a shave. All right. So give me a second. Let me transition, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I already got the Stirling soap lathered up over here with the Yaqi Timberwolf brush. And let's get right at it. I'm gonna wet the face and get lathered up. About 1 day of growth, the usual amount. And right before, I'm gonna be testing out this strip razor today. This is another gold dollar, but this one is with the green scale. This is the gold dollar 100, 100, 100. And I honed this a couple days ago, and I actually, from that first hone session, I had a pretty good shave yesterday with it. So I'm gonna be testing it out again today. I used a consistent honing technique. And actually, I had to take this to my Atoma 600 plate because the Shapton 1500 wasn't doing much. I really had to remove some metal. If you guys don't know, gold metal or gold dollar has a lot of metal, and sometimes you have to take it to the lower grit stones or plates to remove those metals. A part of the edge towards the heel wasn't touching the stone, so I really had to relax the shoulder here, grind down the thick part of the shoulder, and then work it on the Atoma 600 for a while, probably like an hour or so. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of spine wear there, but it worked out pretty well. So I'm gonna be testing it again today, and if this goes well, I'll be putting natural stone finish on this, and I might send this off to Thomas the shaver for him to evaluate my honing. My honing process or the result. All right, let's get right at it. Here's the lather that I got. I'll wet the face again. Here we go. Get lathered up. I put in plenty of water, so should be good. And what I do is I just paint the lather first, and then agitate it. And if I get extra lather built up in the brush, I'll just gather it towards the chin. So this is what I do. I use this motion. And you see all this lather here. And I would agitate it more in the middle. It's like this. It's a technique that Chris uses over at Another Cut Above. He has a fantastic lathering video or tutorial. One of the best lathers out there. Alright, judging from this, it's going to need a little bit more water, so I'm going to add one more pinch of water. Paint that. Continue to agitate it a bit. All right, that's good to go. Also, having a kind of yogurt-like sheen and volume in the lather is not necessary. Plenty of shavers do fine with thinner lather, more airy lather. As long as it's hydrated, I find that it'll provide for a good, good layer for the blade to glide on. I like it a little more on the thick, voluminous side, but I like it hydrated, so this should be good to go. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So this gold dollar 100 is honed up to 12K, Shapton 12K. I went through the synthetic progression here. And it was very smooth yesterday when I shaved with it, so let's continue on. Let's test it out again. There you go. Also stropped it about 30 times before this shave. Here we go. First pass with the grain. Very smooth so far. Cutting down the growth pretty well. I'd say. Let's continue on. Very nice and smooth. Very nice. Yeah. I find that gold dollars are once you correct the geometry with them, they're very easy to hone with. But getting that geometry fix is a little tough in the gold dollar because they have so much metal, especially towards the shoulder. But steel itself, I feel like it's very soft. So it might be both good and bad because it's easy to hone, but it might not retain that edge longer than other steels. Excuse me. All right, Very nice first pass. Cut down the growth pretty well. Yeah. I don't think it's... I feel like it could still improve in just a little bit, but it's pretty close for my liking. Alright, let me rinse up. Maybe taking it to the Black Arkansas might give it just a little more keenness. We'll see. Okay, lather is already hydrated from the previous lather. Paint that on. All right, that's get on with it. All right, second pass. Cross the grain. Very nice. Yesterday when I shaved with this, my mustache didn't feel too close, so I'm gonna focus on it today. Careful of the ears. Okay, against the grain, feels pretty good. Right. Oh wait, I forgot one extra motion here. Okay, pretty easy so far. Let's continue in the mustache. Very nice, no tugging so far. Alright, that looks pretty close. Slightly closer than yesterday. Might have been just my technique. Alright, not bad. Let's finish it up here on the neck. Ooh, might have went a little too steep there. Gotta be careful. Especially on the neck with this weird motion. Have to be careful. Very nice. All right. Hey, very clean shave. Not bad. Again, the gold dollar on the synthetic progression up to the Shapton 12K worked out really well. I think it is ready for the natural finish now. Alright, let me rinse up and go for alum treatment. Alright, not gonna get to the one nick over here, but still very close. Very close shave. Not a BBS. It's really hard to get a BBS on a straight razor shave for me, but it's at a good level for my liking. Alright, very nice. Nice close DFS. There we go, as my alum block. I do feel a couple of stings already, even without putting the alum, so I pushed it in a couple of spots. Yeah, a little more sting on the neck. Say light sting everywhere. A little more on the neck, but still very nice close shave today. Very nice. Yeah, I think with the natural finish, it'll be even smoother and more enjoyable. But what I feel is that the synthetic progression on the straight razor, it's bulk of the edge. Like it's like 90%, even if not higher. And then the last 10%, the natural or the finisher, the natural stone, that gives it that extra 10% to enjoy. But I find that most of the work is done at the synthetic progression level, and if I don't have that straight, natural finish is not going to matter because the edge is going to suck. So making sure that it's good to go at that synthetic level is what I'm focusing on so far. And I'm going to rinse this off, see if there's any soap left. Stirling soap tub, and it seems like finished it. Alright, very nice. No more soap here. Stirling Vanilla Bean Espresso is officially done here on camera. My goal was to finish this within the year, and I did it. So I'll set aside another keel tub, but I'm gonna be going back to rotating through soaps and creams, because I do enjoy focusing on one soap, but at the same time I do have a variety of soaps and creams, and I like to go back and forth between them. So we'll see. But first, Stirling tub finish. And, guess I should be proud. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let's go over the shave really quick. Stirling Vanilla Bean Espresso killed. Yaqi Timberwolf brush, plenty of lather. and gold dollar 100 worked out very nicely. Synthetic progression. I'm gonna be putting a natural touch on it soon. Thank you guys for watching. It's Tim Shapton, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.